in the last one. Gates are back, and they sent on their way. Knockout got knocked out the way. She takes evasive action and drops out to the rear. School Policy, one of the first to break. Japanese Rose strides freely at the outside to go and be in pursuit to the lead, and she picks it up. So Japanese Rose in front of School Policy. Princess Izzy is third. Then comes Monashada, who races it there outside in fourth place, just over a length away to Chevachet, rather an enemy territory. Half a length back then to Miss Marguerite, pink sleeves and the blue cap. Fun Zone is one from last, and Knockout is the back marker, but only racing around 7 lengths from the leader as they approach the 800 metres mark, and Japanese Rose got across. She's in front, she's in the lead by half a length. Second place is Princess Izzy. Then comes School Policy, who races away in third. Enemy Territory is fourth, one off the fence and only 2.5 lengths from the leader. Monashada was further back in running. Then came Fun Zone, Miss Marguerite, and finally Knockout, but the field only covered by 6 lengths as they take the angle for home. 500 metres left to run. Japanese Rose brought them into the home straight with Princess Izzy right there in second. School Policy went to the inside. Then comes Enemy Territory, blue sleeves and the white cap. Further back then to Fun Zone, got 2 lengths to make up. Knockout, Miss Marguerite and Monashada as they approach the final 250. Princess Izzy, Enemy Territory, Fun Zone at the outside. Knockout finds a gap towards the inside, got a length to make up. It's Princess Izzy clinging on, but Knockout's got momentum on her side. She finishes strongly, and Knockout pulled away in style. Second, Princess Izzy. Third went the way of Enemy Territory, and then came School Policy. Then came Monashada and Japanese Rose. Japanese Rose clearly needed the run. So the winner is about to be 2 off the left-hand side. The white sleeves and the cyclamen cap. She aims for a gap that wasn't there ultimately. Got a run, saw daylight and pulls away in good style. The place accumulator starts in the third race. That's off at 25-2.
Winner of race 2, number 5, Knockout, written by Grant Fanica. Grant knows the filly well. Grant, I was quite impressed by the fact that she got the trip quite comfortably.
Me too, Vicky. I honestly thought, that 12 was probably a max trip. I've ridden her before, and she had the tendency of overdoing it. I was a little bit worried about that, but she settled beautifully today, and I just gave her every chance. And I literally just had to look for the gaps in front of me, and thank God they were there, and she done it quite easily.
It wasn't that easy, the route down the straight. You did a little bit of dodging there. Did she handle it well?
She did. I just thought maybe she handled the game. It's a little bit heavy out there, but she's a filly that, she can do that. She can barge her way through his gap, and she's a tough little filly, and I think it's just a filly that's still on the up, and hopefully there's more to come.
Grant, this is the second race, older horses. A comment on the course?
Probably should have been in Turnbull, but we're here now. We don't complain, we crack and we make the most of it. Thank you.
Good luck. Well done to Grant Fanica. Over to MJ Bielefeld.
Thanks, Vicky. Louis, come and join me. Princess Izzy, good run?
Yeah, honest run, very good run. I thought I had the race sewn up already. When she gave me a beautiful kick. She slided on top of the straight in my hands, and when I asked her to quicken up, she quickened up very well. Just found one better.
Watch replay, zigzag Fanica was everywhere.
I'm not doubting you.
Thanks, Louis. We're going to go to Brandon.
Thank you very much, MJ. Thanks to Vicky as well. And lovely win from Knockout. Number 5, the daughter of Danon Platina, becomes a 3-time winner from 11 starts. Well done to Justin Snaith. Well done to Nick Johnson. I thought a clever ride from Grant. Yes, probably could have hugged that inside fence a bit longer and would have had an easier passage. But I think you've got to ride this filly this way. Hide her, and produce her late. And that's what she can do on best form. Good to have Jono with me. Jono, well done. Good to see you as always. Massive congratulations from my part. I know that you guys run a very successful operation, a big operation in that, and I'm sure Justin must be very happy, all smiles back at home.
Yeah, he's kept his job for another year, and he's off playing the Ryder Cup weekend with actually my mates, and just taking a bit of time off. But I thought Grant had a really good race here, tucked her in, and she's clearly, it took Justin 11 runs to get her over further than 1,200 meters, so she's most definitely looking for a mile. And well done to Richmond Highlands Breda, and particularly Nick Johnson. He started the season really well. He's got some beautiful young horses as well this season, so really excited to get them out, and I'm really looking forward to the Cape Summer season with his draft of horses. And Danon Platina has been fantastic to us. We had some tremendous success with him.
Spending a bit of time on Nick, obviously I think we need to spend a lot of time on him because he's been a staunch supporter of Snaith Racing in general, and every bit of success that he gets. I know you guys produced the goods for him last season, tongue-in-cheek, there were one or two comments, but he's a fantastic man and he's just good for the game overall.
Yeah, and every year there seems to be a new horse coming through, so he's very, very lucky in that regard. He doesn't have a lot of horses that people don't realize, so he's very specific in what he likes and his taste and what types of horses he buys, and he knows a lot about horses. You know, Nick, people may not know, he was a very, very good rider, especially particularly a polo rider, and he knows a horse and he knows them backwards. So when we go to the sales and our shortlist of horses, Nick's extremely involved and knows exactly what he wants.
John, just quickly, I know you guys are transparent in getting that information out to the punting public. Is there any horse in particular you can single out later?
Look, the advice I give to punters, I walked the track this morning, is quite sticky, but it's still fantastic conditions, and there are going to be a few upsets along the way. I think the inside draws are going to be in favour. I don't see anyone going to the outside because the outside look really sloshy for me, so I don't think it's an advantage. Okay. So if you've got a 1-2 draw and slip down the inside, I think that's a player today. And there will be one or two upsets. But from the yard, I think Justin's quite bullish on Prime Venture. I think he's going to run a big race. So I think go wide today. I think it's going to pay like it did last week.
Good to see you as always. Well done, Jono.
Thanks so much.
Super. There we go. Good to have Snaith Racing amongst the winners already this afternoon. They look to have some nice runners a bit later on. In particular, that was Prime Venture. He quickened up smartly last time to win going away. So for punters out there, that's perhaps a horse we can watch. But race number 2 is come and gone. That was the start of the bar pot. The PA starts in race 3.